Yo, what up? It's your boy Killer Cam, the SR20 Tech. I just got off work, just made it home, and I checked the mail, and we got some mail. This one's from my boy Troy. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. This community, man, I swear, it's it's the best, man. I mean, you meet people from all different walks of life, you know what I mean? And man, just a really good group of guys and girls. What do we have here? We got some OEM parts, y'all. I like OEM parts. What is this, an emblem for the rear? My man Troy. Oh yeah, he snapped. Check it out. OEM badges for the trunk. This is the central one. Now, to some, this might not be, you know, anything crazy, but with the B13 chassis, parts like this are extremely rare. A lot of these part numbers are discontinued now and they can't be found. You have to try and find stuff in the aftermarket, and even still today, a lot of the aftermarket companies that made parts for these cars have since gone out of business or just thrown in the towel, you know? So when you come across stuff like this, it's in your best interest to buy it. You know, even if you don't need it, it's in your best interest to go ahead and buy it, because it's gonna become a time where it's no longer gonna be available. And there'll be a time when either you're gonna need it or somebody else is gonna need it, and it's not gonna be available. So OEM parts, man, A++. Big shout out to Troy for sending me this, man. He absolutely did not have to do that. He did not charge me a dime for this at all. Funny story about Troy. So we were at the SR20 convention, and we're in the parking lot, you know, chilling like we always do. And he was working on his car. He was trying to diagnose the AC system. Like something wasn't working, like the compressor wasn't kicking on or something. And I sat there and I looked at it for a minute, and I was like, what kind of ECU do you have in the car? And he said a Nismotronic. Now, for those of you that have a Nismotronic, or this is mainly for the street car guys, if you put a Nismotronic in your car and you want to run AC, you actually have to go into the software and enable the AC function, or else it's not going to work. So that was Troy's problem, and I helped him figure it out on his car. The AC function was not enabled in the ECU. So still to this day, he continues to thank me for helping him that day. You know, I had that problem with one of my customer cars one time before, and it really threw me for a loop. But I eventually figured it out, and I always told myself that I was gonna hold on to that, and anybody that ran into the same problem, I was going to help them. So that's the Troy story. Huge shout out to Troy. Thank you, man. I really appreciate this, bro. It means a lot. This will be going on the new Sentra that I just bought, the 93. I'm trying to take things a step further with it. Just do it a little bit nicer than the last one. The last one was pretty nice, but this one, you know, I gotta step it up a notch, you know, next level. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you, Troy. Whoops. Thank you, Troy. I really appreciate it, bro.
It's the return of the Mac. Woofers in the back. Why don't you sit back while Andretti annihilate this track? I took a little hiatus, now the realest niggas back, because I got it out the